Hello friends, you're watching episode number 14 of our Wattford Skellington Railroad Transport Fever Let's Play. My name is Sean, and I'm glad you are joining me tonight as I play some more video games. When we left off, it was 1929, and we were going through and upgrading roads like crazy. Pretty much did that for all my towns though, so I think I'm going to let that go for now. Let's take a look and see how these trains are doing. How's this one doing? Running full. I love it. Not quite going to be full when it leaves though, is it? I don't know where that why it's not getting a full load of oil. Like the oil to fuel ratio is 1 to 1, so I'm not sure what the deal is there, but that's okay, I guess. I could probably use some more trains on that line, I think. How are things looking here in Halifax? We're only delivering 60%, so you know what? Let's throw another train. Although, how long do we have till the 1935, I think, is when the Mallard comes out. So I think I'm going to wait until then. I don't really want to throw any more trains onto any lines, really, at least until that happens. Got lots of people waiting to go to Halifax. Cool. Well, the Halifax lines are really taking off. They're probably going to hop from Halifax and head on down to Bentham or Bewdley or something like that. But that's okay. We got lots of people riding on those lines. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's take a look at just the lines in general. $15 million on this line. That's coming out to about, what, $1.5 million per train. I never really expect my road lines to make that much money. They're just there to support the passenger lines, or I mean, the train lines. Now, see this? I cannot get these logs and planks to run properly. I wonder why that is. And you're still only producing 50. That's a real shame because I need something coming in here into Burton Latimer to really make this worth my while. I mean, we've got a few passengers lined up, so that's not the end of the world. But I would definitely prefer to have just more going on in general. And I can't really get steel going in there. I could try to get plastic, but plastic and wood doesn't do anything. You need plastic and steel. I suppose I could reroute that up to there. Do I have another plastic? So I could take crude oil down to here and then take that up there for plastic, but that's a really long truck line. And for what, you know? I mean, I guess for what would be to get better use of the planks. I could actually do that. I could do that here too. I wouldn't necessarily have to use the other one. So I could go there and then down to there. And that would let me get goods into Skellington. You know what? I think that's going to be the right thing to do. So, and actually, come to think of it, I could use, no, wait. Yeah, if nobody stops here, I can still do that. I was thinking I could use these trucks to go here, like do a triangle, and then come down to, oh, I see. No, that's not what I was thinking. For some reason I was thinking I could make plastic there, but you can't make plastic there. So they'd have to drive all the way down here, which is just way too far. And it's impractical for me to try to run a train to do that, because it would have to carry oil in a tanker and it wouldn't have anything to carry back in a tanker, so it would end up losing too much money. All right, well, we'll come back to that. We'll worry about that later. Here's where I could do it. I could run from here to here, and then from here to here. Nope, nope, nope. It's from here to there, and then back to there. All right. We'll set that up. And what is that going to provide? I could even use that to provide stuff to Howden too. And I was going to get, but we don't have any passenger. I don't really have any good passenger potential for Howden. I could connect these lines in there somehow, But I don't know that I really want to do that. How are we meeting Halifax's fuel needs? We're not really meeting them. And we could really start running some well, we've got fuel coming in the other direction here in Watford. Do I need more trains on this line? How are these guys doing? They're pretty high on their production. I think I need more road vehicles on these lines right now because they're not quite keeping up with the not quite keeping up. So let's do that real quick. Surely there's going to be a new road vehicle available here before too long. This is Alpha, isn't it? So we have Alpha Crude and Alpha Cattle. Go. And let's throw another couple of trains. Oh, you know what? I want to wait until 1935 before I start buying any more trains. And this one is just not, it's just not working. There's got to be some sort of flaw in the machine factory. Bjorn mentioned that in the comments that he's having trouble with the same issue, trying to get more goods coming out of there. I keep saying deliver more planks, but there's no more planks to be delivered. I suppose I could set up a kind of a triangle route like that and have the train deliver the planks directly instead of via the truck. Or you know what I could do here is oh boy, all these lines. I could set up one direct line that's just running between those two. I bet you that is helping cause some of the problems. So let's take a look here at line 2 can disappear. I mean, I'll probably want it back eventually, but so let's take a look at each of these lines. And I think I'm going to try that. I mean, it can't get any worse than it currently is. So I'm going to consolidate. So you guys are going from, no, I don't want you going to there at all, really. Halifax East and Upper Halifax are the ones that I want to keep. There we go. There we go. And we'll just dedicate one specific line to go from here. And that gets the logs, right? Okay, good. So let's just have one line that goes from there to there. So you're going to be a log line. And we're going to go from, whoops, from there to there, period. End of story. And let's put a whole bunch of trucks on there because we want to get a lot of goods. So many trucks that you're not even going to be able to handle it. All right, and I didn't rename that line, but that line is going to be, this is what, golf. So that line will be golf logs. There we go. Let's unfreeze it, and you're going to be golf logs. All right. Let's see how well that handles things. I guess there's no real need to have, I was thinking I could upgrade this to like a 4-lane highway as well, but I don't even think that there's really a need for that because they're all going the same speed, so it's not like they really need to pass each other so much. Maybe through here though. You know, what would the problem be for upgrading those roads? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't hurt anything. Upgrade, please. There we go. And there, no? How about that one? There we go. And here. So maybe that'll speed them through a little bit. I mean, I'm thinking maybe it'll let them bypass these weird intersections or something. Construction not possible there. Can I do it there at least? All right, let's see if that helps. And it doesn't. They're still really having trouble with these intersections. How about if I do like, what am I doing there? Bus lanes still? No. And that's probably not helping speed things up at all by having those stupid bus lanes on there. Let's get rid of that. And we're going to upgrade bus lane. No. We're upgrading to extra large if we can. There we go. And you can only go large. There we go. That is still not speeding them up any better, but all these guys are trying to turn into here, though. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to take a little bit before the effects really hit. Does look like more logs are starting to pile up here, though. Probably wishful thinking on my part. And actually, I shouldn't have these guys sharing a station. I should give a specific drop-off station or and or a specific pickup station for these things. So let's do that as well. We'll put that right there. And let's look at the lines. And we're looking at, is it Burton that's over here? Burton, yeah. So we want to go with the, oh boy, I got too disoriented there. All right, there we go. Burton goods. You're going to skip Halifax East, and you're going to go to that station instead. There we go. Remove. All right, now let's see what happens. Because that should clear up this log jam, which is figurative log jam, which is like these vehicles are supposed to be dropping planks off and not getting involved with picking things up, and so it should clear out that intersection. Look at all those cars moving. All right, fingers crossed. Maybe this will solve the log puzzle that we're running into. Doesn't quite seem to be yet, but a watched pot never boils, so let's not obsess over that at this time. Are we covering? Looks like we're still covering pretty much the entire city with our 2 stops. Is this passenger line running nice and full? Making money. Not amazing money, but it's not the point. I was going to set up a food line going directly into Howden, and it looks like we can cover the whole city by doing that. So let's do it. And we're going to go line. We're going to go new line. It's going to be a food line, and it's going to be Howden goods. And we're going to go from, let's say from here to there. And I probably want to put some trucks on that line. Otherwise it is completely pointless. So there's the vehicles, by road vehicles. Just throw a bunch on there. There we go, set line. Howden goods. Wonderful. See how that does. Things seem to be staying in good shape up there. Oh my gosh, look at all those passengers. Everybody wants to get to Halifax from Bewdley. Can't even handle it all with one train, and it's not running full the other direction, which is weird. Another thing I was going to look at was having cattle going from here to here, and then using that to supply food to Craven Arms. And it was going to go over to, I mean, we may as well have it go to this bakery, right? We have the whole station set up for it. So, oh wait, is that? No, that's a pickup spot. That's not a bakery spot. So I want to have it go into here, don't I? Oh boy, that would have been a mess if I had done that. All right, so let's 240, that should do. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, 240, rotate. Are you connected up? Just barely. I don't like all the, but that's going to interfere with that station. How about if I do this? I and I can pretty much demolish that entire road there. If I want to, or if I need to. Do I need to? Although maybe I can't quite demolish it, but what I could do is run it a little closer to the river down here. Like this, from there. There we go. Just run you along the river. Not really put too much effort into worrying about it. Nice straight even road instead of that weird curvy piece of junk that you've got set up there. And for whatever good that this road does, we'll connect you. Nope, not quite like that. I want to go straight across and not go through the middle or whatever you're trying to do. There we go, beautiful. Click, and we're going to destroy all this nonsense. So delicate trying to destroy that, but I got it. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now run you in a curve. You can actually curve pretty steeply there, and make you nice and level. Great. Little crossover track. Very good. Plenty of room for that. Whoops. Cancel. Plenty of room. Very nice. All right. I love it when a plan comes together. And now we're going to have to cross through here, huh? Do I want to build a bridge? Might be the best way of going about it. So, and we're already going, we're already kind of up anyways. There we go, great. So let's do that. Let's have it be as short as we can. And can I, can't really do any of that. All right, let's, whoa. What? That was weird. All right, let's try again. Like you. And you're gonna go up, 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 up. And we're gonna go out, 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 out. There we go. No, let's keep it at high speed. Oh, it's because I haven't changed that. There we go. 186, very good. 182 is fine. I think we can accept that loss of 4 miles an hour. All right, and now you're gonna level off because I don't need you so tall. I don't think it really matters, but, and we'll keep you going like that. And we're gonna kind of try to hug the river. Don't do any of those things. Come on, give me a break. Can you go over this way? No, let's just do it like that. It should be fine. And I'm going to make it a little closer to there. There we go. Very good. And then now you can go back down to the ground. Turn you off like that. Oh boy, that's going to take a long ways to get over there. Can I drop you down any? I really can't. All right, well, it's definitely ugly. And now you're going to curve around just along the river until we get over to here, right? So should be, now that we've got lots and lots of money, $200 million, huh? A quarter of the way to $1 billion. It's crazy. Now we did want to wait until 1935 before we really started building any more trains, didn't we? Because that mallard's going to come out, and if we build any trains now, it's going to be a little clunky trying to upgrade them all. We're going to need all that money too when the time comes for that. Oh boy, look at that. Can I drop you down in the middle there? There we go, very good. Go up, that's fine. And you can go up a little, there we go. We'll just shoot through this forest. Go around these hills. Oh, what's going on there? Like that, should be okay. And we're going to want to end up there, so we probably want to take maybe a kind of a gradual downhill from there. Let's get in there and take a look, see how it's going to end up. You're going to come out. Let's let that train get. Now that's weird. Why did it? Oh, that's probably just a graphical glitch. It's probably only carrying 2 cars worth of stuff. Alright, so you're going to go out like that. Sure, why not? Take the whole 186 miles an hour. I don't think you're going to be going 186 as you leave the station, but, you know. It's good to dream there, game. Be optimistic. So we're going to want to try to come downhill along kind of that route right there. You know what? Why not just, oh, yeah, you know, why not build a tunnel? Come to think of it. As a matter of fact, we've got so much money. Let's see what happens if we just build the most direct route possible. Where does it enter the tunnel at right there? Before the road? All right. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. It's funny how once you kind of start having tons and tons of money to work with, you don't really care. Like it's so much faster to just do it that way. Like it looks better. Like I like the way that all of our other lines look as far as that goes. But you know, it's like for the sake of saving time and everything, like this is so much better. I thought I was gonna have to spend 40 minutes building this line, and instead of spending about 10 minutes building this line. I don't think that matched up correctly though. Did that match up correctly? There we go. And let's raise that up so we don't have that trench going through the ground. Very nice. All right. So there's a new pass or a new food line that will get set up eventually. Maybe not today. We've only got 4 years until that next train comes out, so I think we'll just wait for the next train to come out. There's not a huge need for us to connect up these cities. It's such a long line. Hopefully it's not too long. I guess there is. I haven't really run into it myself, and I don't know that the people talking about it on Reddit really are running into it, but there's a theory that you can build a line too far and that it won't haul on that line. Like I said, I don't know what the facts are, but I suspect maybe the person talking about it on Reddit probably just is having the normal kind of problems that you run into when you run into freight problems. So, you know, we'll see. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this little thing to separate our trains, kind of force separate them again, and do some very long blocks instead of our normal just kind of train length blocks. And if we wanted to, we could even start running like super long trains. I don't really run many super long trains, but that might be fun to try. We've got enough money to where, you know, why not? All right, why am I not able to connect these up? There we go. You start from there, and you wrap up there. Very good. Nice. And that means I can delete that signal right there. Come on. That signal right there. And put that signal right there. There we go. And then we'll do that. And I'll put another crossover track in here. There we go. Put some signals on. And then some more signals. Where did my signals go? Wow, this is a long line. Another crossover, I'd say. It's too bad there's not really any other cities or anything along this line, because this, you know, seems kind of wasteful to have this be for only one food line. Now, it is going to feed 2 cities, and in those 2 cities, I should be able to connect up with passengers. Like I'll connect to what is it, Bowden or something that's over there. But either way, I will be able to connect up passenger-wise. Oh, nice. It's nice when the tunnel signals actually work out. A lot of times they're kind of funky. All right, and you'll go on there, and then this one I actually have an incentive to make that short because that'll help get the trains through there a little better. All right, so now those are set up. Now, have things improved for our log and tool things? There's the tool factory. Nope, did not make any difference. Well, shit, that's a shame. How long did we let it run? couple of years. Well, a little over 2 years. That may not be long enough. But yeah, this hasn't improved either. Why doesn't that... Now, why do we still have... I need to remove that, that's for sure. Well, crap. Just isn't going the way that I would want it to. It's a lot of lines that are losing a lot of money to try to make that work. I mean, I guess I should just eliminate them. Like, they're not losing that much money, you know. And they are getting, what are we getting? 13 tools delivered last year. And over here at Halifax, 23 tools. That's not even 50. So they're not even getting everything delivered. Try to deliver more planks. Yeah, I am trying. And why do you have them stored? That's what I don't get, you know. Maybe they can only process so many. So I guess the question is, do I want to try to do this longer route with is Halifax getting is Halifax, they're not getting 100% of their fuel needs even. Always something to worry about, huh? All right, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you've had a good time. Why are you not producing more? Game, you're killing me. Like, these trains absolutely should be running at 100% capacity. That's not a fuel train, but still. Is that a fuel train? No, it's another goods train. A food train. Why are you only carrying 15 oil? I've got all this fuel piled up here. I've got all of you running just fine. You're producing all sorts of fuel. Where's it going? I don't get it. All right, guys. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you've had a good time. I know I've had fun playing. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I always want to hear from my viewers. I appreciate it. This series, maybe not the best viewing numbers, but I don't care because this is the one I have the most fun with. Check out my Factorio series. Brand new, just started it up the other day. Factorio is a really fun game, speaking of factories and efficiency and all that. At least in that game I know exactly when things go wrong. I know exactly what's wrong on that game. On this game it leaves me scratching my head and frustrated, but I love trains and I love watching them go back and forth and all that stuff, so I'm going to stick with this one too. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.